And I want to welcome you tonight. Hi, my name is Cherry. I am with 7K, of course. Phil Godleski is my direct sponsor in 7K. And I have been with 7K and with Phil directly since the end of August last year. And so I wanted to come on tonight and introduce myself, introduce a few other members of our panel that's on tonight that wanted to speak real quick. I want to welcome our guests that we have tonight on the call. I want to tell you thank you again for taking out time of your evening to join us tonight and learn more about 7K. And we have some new people that just joined us in the last few days that's on tonight too. Brennan is new and Craig is new. He's been, he just got started not long ago, and we want to welcome them. And I believe we have Miss Ruth and Miss Viola, and then we have Terry on with us tonight too as guests. So does any of our panel want to introduce themselves before I kind of get started? Kim, do you want to do that? Miss Karen or Mr. Phil, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Karen Toft. I've been with 7K for a little over a year now, and some of you may be in the same position that I was in when I was thinking about buying gold and silver. And I saw all the ads for gold and silver. I knew that I should diversify into gold and silver, but I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know anything about coins and bars and bullion and all that stuff. And I listened to Phil, and I had been listening to him, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna go for it. And I did, and I really think it's probably the best decision I've made. My portfolio has grown, and I just really like this company, and I feel it was really the right choice for me.
Yeah, I think we all kind of feel kind of the same. I'm going to tell my story last because mine's pretty similar to that. Mr. Phil or Kim, you guys want to introduce yourselves too?
Okay, I'm Phil Carroll, and we've been a member just a little bit over a year, and we got into it. You know, my wife, she listens to Phil, and so we got in. We wanted to get involved in that, and the neat thing is, you know, we've been able to stack some silver, and I'm kind of big into collecting some of the sets, and I think I've got like 3 or 4 sets of different ones built now. And so I've had a great time doing that. And, you know, and all the time doing that, you're still stacking a lot of silver, you know, and kind of like Karen was, you know, I mean, you know, you don't know who to buy from, you know, there's a lot of fakes out there, you know, and so I've been pretty much straight with 7K and all the stuff that I purchased and stuff. And we've had a great time doing it.
Absolutely. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. I mean, did you guys see I hate to interject, but did you guys see what's on the coin drop for tomorrow? Did you see the Titanic coin?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I hate to interject there, but I was really excited to see that. So Kim, would you like to say a word real quick?
Yeah, definitely. I'm Kim. I'd say I'm one of the newer ones of the team. I've been with 7K since May of just this past year, or I'm sorry, just this year. And I've been following Phil for about a year now. So I've been hearing him talk about 7K, and if there is one regret that I have is not joining sooner, because this has just been probably the coolest thing I've ever done. And I didn't know anything about silver at first or gold, other than I just knew I needed it. And 7K was kind of like a one-stop shop for me. They really pride themselves in education. They want you to be educated about what you're buying, educated on what you're selling, that sort of thing. And they just make it super fun. And I can't believe how much silver I've been able to accumulate in the past couple of months versus if I would have just done it on my own, bought a bar from like a local store and thought, 5 ounces will cut it. But this has just been so fun. So I'm really happy to be here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Mr. Gary's just hopped on, and Brian, would you guys like to say a word real quick?
I think Gary's driving right now. I just hopped in for a second.
Uh-oh. Okay, can't hear you, Brian, at all. I can't hear him. Can y'all hear him?
That might be you, Cherry. I heard him. So
Okay. Okay. You did hear him? Okay, I didn't hear him at all. That's okay. That's all right. Well, you guys, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's Cherry. I am a gold associate with 7K. Been in with 7K again since the end of August last year. Worked directly with Phil, and I'm a member of his core PSI team. And so we are excited about the opportunity to get to speak tonight and just share with you what we've been able to accomplish and bring to the table. I was a business teacher, teaching high school kids, and a finance major who knew nothing about gold and silver at all till 18 months ago. Phil totally red pilled me and brought me into the light, literally. And so we've been on this journey together, learning and growing and stacking some silver, and accumulated about 350 ounces or so in the past year, which has been absolutely amazing because, again, going into these uncertain times as we head into what's coming or what we feel like is coming. Now, most of us feel pretty confident in our situation that we will be okay moving forward because we do have a foundation of having some gold and silver, specifically silver, because silver is so undervalued, so manipulated in the market. And we want to be able to share what we've experienced with other people. And so, we all started at the same place, basically at the same time, just not knowing where to go. And 7K totally allowed us to have some options on deciding for ourselves what we wanted to spend, how we wanted to get started, and what we wanted to do with our dollars, because we knew we wanted to trade our dollars in for some silver. We just didn't know what to do, didn't know where to go, didn't know who to trust, and didn't know who to talk to. And so we're excited about doing that and having the opportunity to speak and tell people and talk to people and share, what's been going on and what we have learned, like I said, in the past year. So tonight is really going to be kind of relatively short. We just wanted to, again, thank you for coming on, spending some time with us this evening and allowing us to share with you what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go through and share with you the wealth strategies presentation is relatively short. So I'm going to hop on real quick and share my screen. And let's see. Share my screen, and I am going to bring this on and share this with you guys. And then we're going to have a short little Q&A at the end where we can all ask questions, have a little discussion. And again, tonight is just really more about information. Just, how does 7K work? What is the purpose? And, how can you get started? And, we just want to again give you the opportunity to be able to ask questions and understand more about 7K and understand more about how easy it is really to get started with us. So let's see, if you end up having any questions, you can drop those in the chat and we will address those as soon as we get finished. Let's see.
Purchasing precious metals, bullion, coins, Purchasing precious metals, bullion, coins, and/or collectibles involves risk. We strongly encourage you to exercise due diligence and properly educate yourself prior to purchasing precious metals. The information presented in 7K's Wealth Strategies is not to be considered tax or financial advice. We encourage you to seek appropriate professional advice regarding the tax and financial implications of buying, owning, or selling precious metals. The price and future value of precious metals is based on many factors, including but not limited to market and economic conditions. Past performance of precious metals is no guarantee of future performance or future value. Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2017, 44% of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense if it popped up. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they have increased in cost from the year 2000 to 2018. Water and sewage up 133%, car insurance up 97%, and the list goes on. This isn't even counting the 2021 inflation numbers that are the highest since 1982. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things are necessarily costing more to make our service. It's that the fiat currency used to buy the goods is becoming worth less. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions, such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time was dropped to less than 5 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. Now, this isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where this exact same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently, Venezuela. In each case, they have attempted to print themselves out of their version of a financial crisis. The playbook is being passed around the world, and the result is always the same. If you look at the M1 currency supply chart, it will give you a good indication of what result we could be headed for in the United States. The M1 currency supply is just a way of showing how much printed money is in the hands of the citizens in a country. It is a direct link to the printing of fiat currency. As you can see, the US made a drastic decision related to the COVID-19 pandemic in the year 2020 and decided to go on an even more massive printing spree. As we have seen throughout history, more printing leads to more inflation, which means it takes more fiat currency to purchase the things that we need to live. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway train? There is a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have proven to maintain its buying power throughout history, no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2020, you could have purchased 2 brand new Mustangs. But $2,500 could barely even cover the down payment to get one. The same is proven true in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000 or 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 homes, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against fiat currencies that always decrease in value over time. There are usually a couple things that happen, though, when individuals find out about the value of sound money. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? And do I need to be an expert to win? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, scammers, high minimums, and people selling inventory they don't actually have, and much, much more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust, leading them to never, ever get started. Maybe this sounds familiar, but we believe things just shouldn't be that hard. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game, not only now, but forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. So who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial independence, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times. 7K was founded in 2016 by these 4 individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. That vehicle is now a membership, much like Amazon Prime, Spotify, Hulu, or countless other companies that also have a membership, but much more powerful. With a 7K membership, one of the easiest ways to start is by grabbing a little bullion. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold or silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth portfolio. 7K makes it easy. They carry physical gold and silver in different forms. They only sell the things they have in inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can literally start with $1 if that's your current budget. And one of the coolest things is the 7K has made transacting in gold and silver possible again. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. But there isn't a good sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. Just like that, you will also need a very good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also grow their wealth, and more importantly, their legacy. A collectible usually has to be rare or low mintage, has to have unique or artistic designs, a great story, or have historic significance. So if you look at the paper this amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 is printed on, it's only worth a couple of dollars. In 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book was not buying the paper. They were buying the emotion, art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. In fact, most wealthy families that are playing the collectibles game are doing it not only for their financial protection or gain, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you look at the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way. And the other 2, sound money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra $1 million or 2 laying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start. But 7K is bridging the gap so that the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. Now, $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this incredible coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, though, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in the coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The additional value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same thing play out in other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside of the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the Autosaver. The Autosaver program takes all of the thinking out of collecting and leverages the experts at 7K to send you a rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget it, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You will just need to choose one of the options you like best and watch them show up at your door every month. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level, though, with your own shopping cart called 7K Selected and also special sales called Coin Drops. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see here, Eddie Spears has spent very little time to get a massive head start, making sure a wealth legacy comes from him. All the same, Chris Latin Sr. says he collects both bullion and collector coins, and you can see he has built a very nice stack. He even claims it is now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean for him and his family in the future. Gold and silver are not only effective, but can also be super fun. But 7K is much more than just a gold and silver company. Their focus is to help in any way possible you build the legacy that you feel is important. As you dig into the membership at 7K, you will find many different member benefits to help you build that legacy from many different angles. Each could be an important tool in your financial strategy to reduce the stress of the current economy and add more hope for the future. Although you will have plenty of support early on to help you get started in your journey with precious metals, being a proficient and educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, and also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of the collectible coin world, what types you might be interested in, and also some expert tips from a world-renowned coin expert. As you dig into collectibles more, you will also find the power of collections, and inevitably, you will be searching for a coin to complete a certain series or set that isn't for sale on the first-hand market anymore. The next member benefit helps solve that problem of where you might find that coin, along with other problems that were previously obvious in the collectible coin market. Stack and Sell is a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features the world's first inventory system for collectors where you can track what coins you have and what their current values are. Collecting gold and silver is fun, but 7K believes it should also power your lifestyle. Putting a value on memories made around the world is actually priceless. With a 7K membership, you can choose to travel around the world on the company-sponsored trips. Any member can choose to go, and usually at a discount from market rate. There are also other 7K getaway trips where you can spend time with the founders, the executive team, and those can be won through contests. With 7K, you really can create a robust lifestyle using the power of gold and silver and all that the membership has to offer. But remember the initial problem that most people have of not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? 7K has a way to help that too. Simply by sharing the 7K message, you will earn points across 2 teams, and 7K will thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. This can happen once or as many times as you choose by how often you successfully share the message and refer new customers. And the best part is when you earn enough points and a payment is triggered, 7K will drop it directly into what's called your Sound Money wallet. The Sound Money wallet is the most robust digital wallet today that deals with cash, gold, and silver. You can power your entire gold and silver strategy through this wallet. So as you can see, not only can you fund the wallet from any referral money generated, also from a bank account and even crypto wallets. You can purchase physical gold and silver in all forms, as well as digital gold and silver that is 100% backed by physical metals. Sound Money Wallet is also the first wallet of its kind that will allow you to send gold and silver or cash to other members for free. Earning a little extra money for sharing is super nice, But there are some people that love sharing that message so much that they want more potential. New levels of referral income can be unlocked by ranking up from associate at $500 all the way up to presidential gold at $12,500 per week. Each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person build not only a strategy for their future wealth, but also a true legacy long into the future. There's a mantra here at 7K that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate with you. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity. We are obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create generational wealth, transform families, bring hope to the helpless and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you had more time and money to do the things that you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. Now, if that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through one of the most powerful vehicles available today. Go ahead and pick up which membership is going to fit you best. If you're just looking to be a customer and start stacking assets for the 7K membership, the standard is an awesome option. For only $199 for the 1-year membership, it has plenty of benefits to move you in the right direction. But if you know you want to earn some extra income through sharing the 7K message, the premium is definitely the right choice. The premium comes with a worry-free approach to know that you have full access to all the benefits. There is peace in knowing that whatever your goals are, you won't have to worry about if the premium has what it takes to get you there. Now, it's valued at over $1,500. Will only take you $499 to get started. So thank you for taking the time to see why 7K might be a fit for you. But before you go, just take a note of where you might fall. Most people fall into one of 3 categories, and please take a note of where you might fit. 1 is to grab a membership and start stacking. 2 is to grab a membership and share the message to create a nice little side gig with some extra income. Or 3 is that you already know you want to share the message enough to work toward a full-time income. If you identified yourself as a 2 or 3, then take a look at our income disclosure to see how successful our members that actually decide to share the 7K message have been. You can see each rank and what the high, low, mean, and averages are for each one, and what it might take you to create a solid side gig or a full-time income. Also take note that 85% of our members don't actually share with anyone else. They just love the products and all the member benefits that come with 7K. Now, wherever it is that you may fit, we're very excited for you to become a new member of 7K.
Okay. All right. So we'll go back and stop screen sharing for, well, I got one more thing I want to show you guys. So I picked up, I wanted to make sure on the wheel that everybody, let's see, I wanted to make sure everybody could see this. Okay, so these are the 12 benefits of being a 7K member. Okay, and I want to make sure you can see these. Move this over here. Okay, so I want to go through these real quick, just because, again, this is our member wheel. This is our member benefit wheel. And so in order to maximize and make sure that, you know, you get your money's worth with your 7K membership, you need to be taking part in as many of these benefits as you can. So with being a 7K member, what happens is you come on and you buy your membership for the year. You choose either the $199, you know, if you want to be a standard member, or the premium, which is the $499 option. And then we start looking at the benefits and say, okay, what do I want to take part in? So again, 1 through 4, which is this, I call this the turquoise blue, is really your daily benefits. The Sound Money Wallet. You know, we have the Sound Money Wallet is wonderful. It works beautifully. We also have some new options that are coming along with that. We have a debit card feature that is coming very, very soon, where you will be issued a MasterCard debit card, where you will be able to transact against the balances in your cash, silver, and gold account section of the Sound Money wallet. So that's coming very, very soon. So the Sound Money wallet is number one. Number two is Stack and Sell, which is where you go on and you can catalog and scan your collectible coins, and you scans those into your inventory. It tracks your purchasing price, and then it tracks the market value of those coins. And as you add coins through your collection, it will show you what each market value is currently, and will show you what your appreciation is. The 7K Advantage is very underused, which is number 3. That is our retail rewards and travel rewards program, where you can save on restaurants, on shopping, on travel, hotel flights, and things like that. In a lot of cases, you know, your membership, your outlay for your membership can be recouped just by using this one feature right here. And now I've gotten to myself a habit of going there each time I'm getting ready to go out of town and check prices on flights, hotels, and rental cars, and saving some money that way. Number 4 is the personal shopping cart, which again, with every 7K membership, you get your own website where you can log in and you can go and you can personally shop from collectibles to bullion, add those items to your cart, and simply check out. Very, very simple to do that. All right, and then the recurring benefits are really in 5 through 8, which is the royal blue or the medium blue. So that is our monthly autosaver program, which is, you know, the monthly coin that is shipped to you each and every month. There are 4 options to choose from and 5 date options. So there's a variety of options that would work well for you. You can always change those options around, and to, you know, if something changes and you wanted to change coins or you wanted to change dates, that's definitely an option. 7K Health is new. It just launched in December of this year, and it's a healthcare option to our members, because being a 7K member, we are now a part of a group and can offer group health insurance for individuals and for families. And then you have 3 tiers. You have telemed, basic coverage. Then there's a midline coverage with outpatient services, and then full coverage for inpatient, outpatient, and telemed. So you can, again, choose which option works best for you, and your premium is based on your age. And it starts very simply. Usually within 2 weeks of making your first premium payment, your insurance goes into effect either on the 1st or the 15th of the month. Very simple to do. And you also earn points for those transactions too. And we'll get to that a little bit later. 7 is bullion. Again, being able to buy gold and silver bullion, which are ungraded coins, just like this one. And again, you can buy that at your leisure whenever you want to. No minimums and no maximums on that. Now, tomorrow is one of our special coin drops, where we have some specialty coins that go on sale. Those come along, and we all get really, really excited about those. And so that's our called a coin drop. And we all find ourselves sometimes in coin jail because we bought some coins. And anyway, it's just a very exciting time when those happen. And those usually happen generally every week or every 10 days to 2 weeks. So those happen fairly regularly. All right, and then you have options 9 through 12 at the bottom. Those are called our legacy benefits, where you can opt into an IRA option for your retirement. You have 1099 tax advantages, because you are going to receive a 1099 at the end of the year for any compensation that you do earn with 7K. So as being a 1099 contractor, or independent contractor, I should say, then you have some 1099 benefits that you can deduct some business related expenses related to your 7K business. And we have some tax advice documents we can kind of help with that. And it just, again, helps you to maximize the amount of income that you make and minimize the amount of the expenses that you might have. And of course, taxes on top of that too. Then you've got e-commerce sales where someone can go to your site, place an order just as a customer, and you do get commission of that. And then last but certainly not least is the residual income opportunity where you can earn income each and every month. And you can actually, you can actually come in there and, share this opportunity with other people. Bring someone to a meeting such as this where it's kind of explained, and again, earn commissions on activities that you're going to do anyway. I mean, if you're going to buy your gold and silver, just like we do, we wanted the option to earn some extra income along the way. So I just wanted to take a minute and share this with you, because this wheel of 12 benefits, again, this is how you maximize and get everything that you can with your 7K membership. And your membership lasts for 12 full months. And then at the end of 12 months, you can renew it and, do it and keep it going just like you do with your Amazon or any other paid subscription, just like that. So that's our presentation for tonight. I'm going to stop screen sharing. Let me go to the chat. Do we have any questions in the chat? Okay, Brennan had a question. So it says, can you increase points with buying a coin multiple times that has points? Of course. So Brennan, to answer your question, you're not limited to buying one coin per month. You can add as many autosaver coin options that you want to. You have 5 date options. So literally you could add multiple coins on multiple dates or one coin per date. It's really up to you and your budget as to what you want to spend, what your budget is, and how quickly you want to build your collection. Gary, you want to pop in and offer some advice on that too? I saw he had his hand up, I thought maybe, or he came on for a minute. Okay, and then the second question Brennan had was about a coin vault at home. Now, I just have a little Century Safe. You want to make sure that it's waterproof, fireproof. Phil recommends not really any specific brand or anything, but he does recommend having some access to having a vault or a little safe at home so that you can store your own silver physically. Now, a lot of us, though, do use the Sound Money wallet to store some silver with 7K. But we can get into a little bit more of that, Brennan, if you want to, about the a specific coin vault. Mine's just a little Century Safe. It's 2 shelf, and it's probably, 2 foot by 3 foot maybe. I'm not really sure. I didn't really measure it, but I mean, it was just something fairly simple. But again, make sure it's waterproof and fireproof. Anybody have any recommendations they want to share on that? As far as, specifications on homes storing ability?
I'm looking for one myself, and I'm going to look for one that's fireproof, waterproof. And then my parents have one that they are able to bolt to the floor. And so they want me to have that as a quality as well. So just throwing that out there.
Yep. I think that's the biggest thing is waterproof, fireproof, and something you can physically put in the floor. And literally I have some friends that literally have their safe is literally in the floor. But you get you want something that you can put in there and make sure it's not something that can be carried or lifted off and taken.
I
Um,
have, Cherry,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have a safe. It's from, I got it at Sam's. It's a Sports Field,
Mhm.
and it's an actual gun safe that can be, you can put the shelves in the way you want them. And they come in
Wow.
all different kinds of sizes, waterproof, fireproof, and bolted to my floor.
Great.
And it was a pretty reasonable price.
Yeah, I mean,
So
definitely do your homework, figure out, there's all kinds of models, all kinds of sizes. Something that maybe a little bit allows you to expand as your collections kind of grow. I like mine having the shelves because I could adjust the shelves in there. Like if I wanted to put some of my bars on anyway, I mean, whatever you want to do. But yeah, just do your homework and price shop and comparison shop and kind of check things out and see what options are there, available to you. And I think, again, the biggest thing is it's going to be preference on what you're really looking for, fireproof, waterproof, and then again, the ability to, safely secure that, to your home so that you don't have to worry about that. But I think that was that was Brendan's question. Brendan, did I answer your question correctly? Let me know if you will. I don't know if you're just listening in.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Nice to have you. We're excited. We're excited to welcome you.
Good to be here. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Super excited.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And we've got Craig. Craig's kind of new too. Craig and Julie, they're kind of new. And so we're excited to have them. Miss Ruth is new. We're excited to have her. Roger is new. So we're excited. Then we have a couple of guests tonight. That's awesome. And we're always glad to have a couple of guests hop on and join us. All right, guys, does anyone else have anything else for tonight? We generally try to keep this at about 45 minutes or so that it doesn't take up a tremendous amount of time. But we love, we're getting into a bit of a rhythm. We're doing these now 2 times a week on Mondays and Thursdays. We have team trainings on Sundays. Everything we do is recorded. So if you happen to miss a meeting or an opportunity to get together with us, you can always check that out a little bit later on at your convenience. But like I said, we're trying to get our mojo going for this round 2, phase 2 influx. And, I listened to a guy today that Sean, who is in our group, sent some stuff to me. And yeah, the next few days are going to be, I don't know, let's just hold on and see. But I'm pretty excited, happy to be here, happy to be sharing this opportunity with you guys. It's just amazing because, we've made friends now, the people that we would have never had the opportunity to meet otherwise. And Phil has made this possible. And we are absolutely in the right space, in the right time for what's going on right now. And, I believe that we are being prepared for the next phase of things to come. And, 7K, Kim and I both are going to be going to the Leadership Summit in Salt Lake City in a couple of weeks. Extremely excited about that. Cannot wait to bring back what we're going to learn about there. I'm expecting to hear about the Sound Money Wallet upgrade. I think that's going to be huge again. And we're excited to spend some time with the corporate team and with other company leaders. And as we learn and bring things back to y'all so we can share that with y'all. Anybody else have anything else for tonight before we close?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
I got something on the safes.
Okay.
We have a local locksmith in our town that has a bunch of used safes and they're
Cool.
pretty reasonably priced too. So if you got one of them in your area, you might want to check there.
That's awesome. That's a great idea. Well, that's a good idea because, may have somebody that could snag you a good deal on that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And another question, does anybody have any trouble scanning your coins on Stack and Sell? I've been using my laptop and that's almost a no-no.
I have to
But-
use my phone. I definitely have to use my phone in order to get mine to scan. And then I have to kind of like hold it back a little bit so that the whole barcode can be seen. It's a little tricky at first, but I have to definitely use my phone.
Okay, it might sound stupid, but how do you do it on your cell phone?
So when you click on your phone, and you go into you click the little button that says, I want to add a graded coin, and you're going to click that option, and then it's going to ask you, it should ask you, do you want to allow your camera? And then I click the little button that says allow camera, and then my camera screen pops open and it starts searching for that barcode. I'll just kind of I have a little video that I can send you that kind of will walk you through
Is
that.
this on the 7K app or?
I was gonna say, you have to go to your web browser and type in stackincell.com. They don't have an app right now. I'm
Okay.
assuming they'll eventually add an app, but you have to go to the actual website, log in, and then you'll be able to see like add a graded coin or a scannable coin, I think is your option.
See, that was my missing link. I didn't have that. Okay.
Yeah.
thank you.
I
Appreciate
don't
that.
know why we don't have an app for that yet. We should. I believe that's coming as well in the near future. Because again, being able to see that and see what you pay for your coins and track them, not only for inventory purposes, for like insurance or whatever, that's great too, because you have everything listed there. But it'll show you in real time what your values are on those coins. So that's pretty cool. Definitely. Yep, stackincell.com. Thanks, Kim, for putting that in there. I really appreciate that. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to turn you loose then and say thank you so much for coming tonight. Everything went great, much better. And again, we try to keep these at 45 minutes, definitely less than an hour, because they're not meant to be very, very long. They're just more informational. But again, we're excited about offering the opportunity every Monday and Thursday. We're doing these at 7 Central Time, and then training on Sundays with the team. So I hope to see you again sometime soon. And you guys need anything now, you just holler, okay?
You're doing a great job too.
All right, thank you so much. We enjoyed it. Have a good night, okay?